Wesley Blake, Buddy Murphy.
This is going to be very interesting. Stay with us. The Fatal 4-Way is next. It'll be Carmella against 3 of WWE's toughest competitors.
Man, your guess is as good as mine as who will win this one.
Welcome to the stream. Whoever's in the stream, welcome. Trying to get situated here.
My name is Carmella, and I am the princess of Staten Island, and the most fabulous diva in NXT.
This Fatal 4-Way match is going to be one for the record books.
Yeah, look at these guys. This has the makings of an instant classic. Clearly, this Smackdown crowd can't wait for this one to get started.
Not Blue Blazer.
Bada bing!
Reggie, why'd you change your name?
How you doing?
Yeah, Exotic Boy. I did a reaction video on that reveal on my channel, so go ahead and check it out. This match will determine who faces Naomi at Battleground if I choose to do Smackdown on Battleground. I'm definitely doing Raw on Battleground. So now I'm deciding between Smackdown and WCW. I don't know yet. I won't know until Thursday.
Just listen to this capacity crowd on their feet.
So they're probably gonna block that out. I had got copyright yesterday on the video. It's not no more because of Simon Gotch's entrance. I guess it showed the Titan trial too long. So yep, got hit for it. Right now I'm basically gonna be updating my description of the video or whatnot. Yeah, Godzilla said he was talking to you, and I guess in your stream earlier or something like that.
And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
This is amazing. A third-generation diva is approaching the ring. This will be good.
No kidding. Natalya definitely has the pedigree. Now we'll see if she has what it takes to take this match here tonight.
The Smackdown crowd can't wait for this one to get started, and I must admit, I'm in the same boat.
From Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
In a Fatal 4-Way match, it's every man for himself. This is going to be epic.
I can't wait for this to start.
I wouldn't be surprised if we were looking at the winner of this Fatal 4-Way match.
Man, I don't know what they're going to do with Chad Gable, you know, because you know, usually, like I was saying in that reaction video I did to that, you know, when tag teams split up, you usually have the one guy who is going to get that really big push, and the other guy's going to be like stuck in purgatory. And they're going to be in limbo as to what to do with his character. And I believe that's going to be Chad Gable. It sucks, but they split up a perfectly good team, a perfectly good stable for this. You know, I'm not as happy with the decision, but hey, I mean, it is what it is. You know.
Thank you for choosing to spend your evening with us. I'm Mike Cole alongside, as always, Jerry the King Lawler.
And I can't think of another place I'd rather be, Michael. We're starting off strong, Michael, and things are just going to keep getting better. Ooh, that was stiff.
A wild overhead punch wreaking havoc in here.
No kidding, that shot came out of nowhere.
Guys, I want to discuss Natalya for a moment. How could she get it done here in this fatal four-way?
Well, surviving this fatal four-way match won't be easy. There's a lot of hungry talent in that ring.
You know, fatal four-way matches are infamous for being unpredictable and chaotic. It's important to be able to know where you are at all times.
She's starting to stagger a bit. She's going to have to make sure this doesn't get out of hand.
Look at these divas go. Neither one of them are backing down.
Well, I can't argue that point, John, and neither one of these women has really taken control of this match.
But I'm interested. There's, like I said, I made a whole reaction video. Y'all just need to check it out. I was pretty upset. I still am upset by the whole Jason Jordan angle. They brought up this, you know, they built this. They built this mystery thing up so much, and so I expected it easily to be somebody big or bigger than Jason Jordan, and then it ended up just being you know, I thought it was gonna be like Dixie Carter, to be honest, and then it ended up being Jason Jordan, and I'm like, that was a big letdown for a lot of people. And the thing is now, it sucks because now if they ever do another mystery reveal, people are going to be scared to even approach it lightly, because, or they're going to be scared to approach it, period, because they're not going to know what's going to happen. You know,
she's laser focused on that leg now.
You know, they're going to be afraid that it's going to be another letdown. Then we're going to be right back to square one again. It's just not in here.
Every time she has to get back to her feet, it takes more and more effort.
The face and head are taking a great deal of punishment here.
Any action could not be contained inside that ring.
You don't want to get in this diva's way.
And once you get outside the ring, anything can happen.
Yeah, it usually does. Over the years, I've seen more careers come to an abrupt end outside of the ring than I can remember. This area is so dangerous.
It's just looking at this.
I hope it affects your talking.
Nobody home there.
Nobody home? Oh, that looked like the house had been empty for months. Down to the floor. Oh, not where you want to be.
Here's a cover.
I'm not sure if she knows what planet she's on after that.
She's starting to take a beating, and she's got 3 sets of eyes on her, which makes this match incredibly challenging.
Well, I don't know if these divas could be any more evenly matched than they are. What a match.
This match could go either way, the way these women have been going at it. She's on an absolute tear right now.
And the offensive display by Natalya.
Natalya not letting up.
Displaying a wide range of offense here. Now she's just showing off.
Ooh, a little showing going on here. I don't think she's going to be able to stand after that.
I guess she feels there's something to be said for going back to something that worked before.
Let's see. You want a giveaway? What did you win a giveaway on one of their YouTube channels or on the game itself?
Certainly doesn't look good for Natalya. She looks to be injured here, Ken. No kidding. I can't believe this. The Queen of Hearts is in big trouble here. I'll take it from a king. It's never easy being royalty. Sasha Banks kick right to the midsection. Stephanie McMahon needs to turn things around right here. She's got the shoulders down. Yeah, I think she's got it. Oh, look at the emotion. Slowly back to her feet.
Welcome to the stream. Whoever's in here, if you are new, hit that like and subscribe button. Otherwise, hope you are enjoying this Custom Universe episode number 1. First episode for WWE Smackdown Live. Thursday, I will be streaming WWE again, and it will be World Championship Wrestling, or as y'all know it as WCW. I am updating the description of the video periodically throughout the stream. Right now, I'm basically adding the match card for this stream. And if you all watched my custom episode of Raw, I did Raw mixed in with main event. I did the main event afterwards. And I'm going to be doing Smackdown mixed with NXT as well. So I'm doing the match card now as we speak. And we'll go from there. Get back in here.
This match has taken so much out of her.
Look at this. She's so dangerous. Not going to win any matches without moves. to use that one.
This match is taking so much out of her. I think I just found the angel to be touched by.
The ring may not be big enough for what's about to unfold here.
Are you kidding me? This entire arena may not be big enough.
And she's back in the ring now. Can she do it here? This may be it. Inside the ring now.
I don't know how much longer she's going to be able to go. Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here. She's really going to town right now. Natalya not letting up. Probably she will. I think so.
1, 2, 2. We're looking at complete domination here.
Playing a lot of games. Yeah. Early intimidation there.
This one's getting ugly. You might want to turn away if you have a new car.
That's a long way up.
Hold on, whoever's in the stream, don't be afraid to speak.
She's making it look easy here. This match has taken so much out of her. Let's see things over and over and over.
Can she do it here?
This may be it.
2. She appears to be extra slow regaining her base. There's the submission. She might have no choice but to tap.
Oh, man, does that look painful?
This is serious gut check time.
She's going to need to dig down deep if she wants to keep going now.
Hello, whoever's in the stream, welcome. Right now we got a fatal 4-way. The winner faces Naomi. Still deciding whether if it's going to be a battleground or just a different episode. I am choosing 2 shows for battleground, and Braun is definitely one of them.
She's having a real hard time getting back to her feet.
Look at Stephanie McMahon here. This may be turning into a brawl, King.
Yeah, just don't bring it over here.
And there's the release. What's going to happen now?
I'm scared to ask.
She appears to be extra slow regaining her base. If you thought Monday Night Raw was exciting last night, just wait until you see what we have scheduled for tonight.
I don't know how much longer she's going to be able to go. This match has taken so much out of her.
Just a dominating display.
Yeah, I think we could see a lot of punishment inflicted here.
And there's the submission move. Will this do it?
I couldn't stand being in a hold like this unless she's the one to pay.
And she wills her way out.
Did you see that pull? Poor Diva was just thrown outside the ring.
I hope she's okay. She's got the ropes and the pin is great.
Enzo, how are you doing? Thank you, Random Randy. I appreciate it. Hey, did you ever check out and see if you could run American Truck on your computer? Oh yeah, by the way, this is my latest trucking video I just did, Key Randall. You go ahead, you can check that out whenever you can.
She's gonna need to dig down deep if
I
she
just
wants
did
to
that
keep going
earlier.
now.
Probably like an hour ago.
And she slaps out the submission. Will this be it? Look at this damage being delivered to the back. Nicely done. What a wild attack at striking your opponent. She could have been further off the mark.
That was like a haymaker. Like she was taking that big home run swing.
Okay, now she's just showing off. Her body's in some real pain now.
This is insane. Does this building have a curfew? I feel like we might be here all night. What a beating.
Check that out. You don't have just one opponent in there. You've got three.
There's the submission. She will have no choice but to tap.
She's clearly not shy about proving her dominance.
She's trying to prove a point here.
Oh, wow. That's crazy because I guess mine must have had just the right amount of specs because it runs it. It doesn't run it the best, but it runs it though.
Down deep if she wants to keep going now.
Down to the floor.
Oh, hard. Not where you want to be. Longer she's going to be able to go. Well, she wants no part of being all the way in the floor. And I can't tell her to blame her, Cole.
Yeah, a lot of damage is done out there. At least inside the ring, she can offer some sort of protection for herself. Back inside the ring now.
Don't get up.
What offense Natalya is showing at this point.
Natalya with strength, not unlike her father's. That's the first time she's executed that move. She's experimenting. I like that.
I love when a diva experiments. Big move coming.
Look out. There she goes.
Oh, no, that was not a good landing.
She can inflict so much damage with that knee. And you know what? Of course she knows it. That's why she's good.
Kari, get back in. Alright, Sasha Banks wins. So she faces Naomi.
Here's your winner, Sasha Banks.
And she gets the job done. Very impressive.
There were points in the...
Alright, so she will go on to face Naomi. Not sure exactly when, but she will.
We got a fight headed our way.
We have Team Wesley Blake versus the New Day.
Two great teams. I don't know who's going to win this
Next match
one.
is Wesley Blake and Blake Murphy versus the New Day for the Tag Team Championship. My girl's computer will work, yeah. Well, yeah, that's understandable. Like, my wife didn't want me doing that on her laptop either, because it's a pretty demanding game, you know, especially if you really get into it. Then you're gonna start downloading mods for the game that are part of it. You know, and that's gonna take up more space, and then you take a huge risk and download some of these mods off these websites, because the website itself can sometimes carry a virus, and you gotta really, when you play that game and you want to do any mods outside of the regular stuff in the game, then you have to have a really strong spyware program, because if not, your computer will be cracked in probably a matter of weeks. Most of that is Big E.
This guy will settle for nothing short of a victory here tonight. The champ has a tall task ahead here in this title defense. After weeks of talking about it, we are finally here to put an end to the dispute of who is better.
Thank you for joining us on this unforgettable night. I'm Michael Cole alongside my broadcast partner, Jerry the King Lawler. And King, we're getting things started with what should be an outstanding match.
Yeah, Michael, I don't know who's looking forward to it more, this capacity crowd or me. This is going to be good.
The drop undoubtedly did some damage. A sickening thud as he lands hard. What's your analysis of Big E? In a tag team, being a good partner is as important as anything else. How can he do his part tonight in this one?
Big E's looking good so far, Michael. Heck, he's looking so good he could probably take on both these guys himself.
You know, I expect this team to take full advantage of errors his opponents make and use that to his advantage to win the match.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. Looking for the quick cover is Kofi Kingston. He's got the ropes and the pin is broken.
Slugger, how you doing? Your game is actually at 8. What time is it now?
Kofi's one of the most dynamic athletes in WWE. His athleticism knows no bounds, and neither does his vertical leap. Kingston's sonic boom type of offense is so amazing that he's been given the nickname the Wildcat. And we all know Wildcats are fearless.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Yeah, I wonder what the view's like from up there.
Kofi Kingston with the offense. Will this be it?
I think he's got it.
Gets the shoulder up.
Not barely, but that's all that matters. It's up.
I don't believe it. He refuses to lose.
Well, we get to see a lot of amazing things from where we sit. And believe me, when I say there is nothing like seeing Kofi Kingston's athleticism in the ring. Everyone loves it. Well, everyone except Kofi's opponents.
It's the same time here. Yeah, I'll be done streaming way before then.
He's just getting dissected. Well, this might be the worst yet.
I give myself maybe 3 hours doing this. Yesterday I did it for like almost 4.5 hours just to gain the views, and then I took out the last 2 hours of it. So maybe 4 hours here. So probably by like, actually probably by 2 o'clock I'll be done. Or well maybe 2 or 3 o'clock maybe. It's what you call that? It's do or die time. I know how it is. I used to play baseball in high school. I used to play it in middle school and for community center.
Fans know when Kofi steps through the ropes, they're going to see a fierce warrior who can dazzle them like no one else. He's certainly showing us something new from his repertoire.
That's cool. I like new stuff.
And he zeroes in on the back of his head.
Look at Murphy.
Just look at this. You can see the results from that move. You know, Michael, when we talk about the special bond between Kofi Kingston and the crowd, you can tell immediately how special it is because no one has a wider smile on their face than Kofi himself. The energy from the crowd gives Kofi the strength he needs when he has to dig down deep to battle an opponent. Wow, he's still down after that.
Big E with the tag. I don't remember the last time he executed that maneuver.
That was stiff.
He's starting to show signs of fatigue. Heading into this match, he and his partner look extremely confident.
Here's the deal with this guy. You can knock him around all you like, but he's just going to keep getting up and coming back at you.
On top of that, John, these two guys couldn't be any more evenly matched at this point.
And a kick out.
And the kick out's all that's saving. This match goes on.
Big punch.
Big E's plan has got him on a roll here tonight.
At this point, you think he'd have that move well started.
It's like Murphy has an endless source of energy.
He anticipated that move perfectly. And now a little smack talk from Murphy.
A knockdown, drag-out brawl, complete with a big stomp.
Man, these guys are throwing bombs. They're pulling out all the stops.
Buddy Murphy gonna rip them up.
How are y'all in 2 different playoffs?
Hey, hoping to get out of here early. of spring left in his step right now.
Coming in early.
Kicks out of the pinfall attempt.
Yeah, just barely though.
Oh yeah,
He's still down.
I'm supposed to be doing one Thursday. I'm gonna be doing WCW one on Thursday. Already got the thumbnails out for the week, so I'm definitely excited about it. The Raw one did pretty decent actually. It in the 4 hours I had like 200 views. So I think right now I'm at 266, and people are steadily viewing it. So that did really well. So I like that whole setup. And then I'm not sure how well this is going to do, but I've been a little bit more organized about how I go on about doing this too. You know, I actually have a really detailed description. I made all of my thumbnails for the week, so they actually look legit. The first time I did it, it was okay, but it was like any other normal gameplay. But here I actually have it thought out more. You know, I guess the matches make somewhat more sense, and then we went from there. You know, because before I had to where the subscribers picked the wrestlers for each brand, but then you had to where one brand was like way overpowered than the other one. So I think this way worked out better. Oh yeah, invited to a play. Oh, okay. Hey, well, at least you got to win one of them at least.
Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment. Give us some air.
Some two of them sit next to you.
The more punishment he takes, the slower and slower he is getting back to his feet.
Big E looking completely defeated right now. This is not where he wants to be at this point in this tag team match.
And Michael, given how evenly fought this has been,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you'll win one of them. I remember we made it, and we won the championship 1 year through our community center, and I led the league in steals. I mean, I led the league by a lot. I didn't hit well, and I didn't have too many hits. Like, I was a very bad hitter, but man, I was quick on the bases, and I look back, you know, compared to now, I'm like, man, I was that quick, but I used to steal like 2 or 3 bases a game. Like, I kid you not. And then the one game I remember, I stole the second, very next pitch, stole the third, and then somehow it was the perfect timing. I was going to run home anyway. I was going to try to steal home anyway because we were up by like, you know, about like 10. And because the coach knew I was a really good base runner, he really didn't give me too much of a boundary when it came to when I should and shouldn't run. Yeah, sometimes I got caught doing it, but I was already far off from third base as I probably should have been. And if he would have threw it back third, I probably would have got caught. But I guess it got nervous through the pitch, catcher bobbled it, and by then I was almost at home plate. And I knew I was going to take off regardless, because it was either I take off and then maybe make it, or I try to go back to third and get caught. So, but I used to steal bases all the time. But that's where I had to make up at, because like I said, I was a very bad hitter. Like really, really, really bad, to the point where I thought they were kicking off the team. That's how bad it was. I mean, I didn't have but a handful of hits during the season, and they all counted for something, but there's some people on our team that could like hit a home run every time they got up. I mean, there was no problem. I mean, I just couldn't do it. Now I probably could, because I understand the game a little bit more, I understand the technique a little bit more. But back then, my specialty was running the bases. The coach would just say, hey, run when you want to. And I would, like I said, I would steal about 2 or 3 times a game. I think I led the league like I said, between me and the second place person for steals, it was a big gap. Because I was stealing every day, you know, and I would get to a game and it got so bad, people from other teams like be on your P's and Q's today because this guy loved to run bases. And he'll run up the scorecard just by doing that. So, but that was, man, I'm 32 now. That was probably about 9 or 10. Yeah, man, that was over 20 years ago. Slugger, I think I'm right up there with you, man. I think I only had like 5, maybe 6 hits that whole season. I think one of those were a double, and the 5 of them was a single. And like I said, I was bad. Never been a pitcher. They never asked me. I never pursued it. One of the reasons is because I feel that that's how you throw your arm out quicker. You know, and becoming a pitcher. For one, I didn't think I had the skill to do that. I definitely didn't have the skill as a hitter, but I thought my pitching would have been even worse.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
I can't blame him. Keep it in the ring. I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to go. He's still
42 minutes in this video already, and I have 20 views. See, yesterday I had like 60, 65 views within the first hour. So this is going to be a little bit of a longer build for this one. Raw was really successful. I was surprised. Let me see. Right now, I think Raw has... Let me see. Raw has 200. It's still 266 views. Almost a day ago I did it. So we have the New Day winning their tag team championships over Murphy and Blake. They sound like an law firm.
Here are your winners and the new WWE Tag Team Champions, Big E and Kofi Kingston. The New Day.
I love a good tag team match, and this one was unforgettable. I mean, these teams gave us everything they had, and the WWE Universe is the true winner in this one. And don't change that channel. We have
so this match
coming up next. It'll be Emma.
It's just something to throw in there.
Oh, man.
I really had no interest in picking anybody else, so this is why she's here, or they're here. So check out the description of this video. I have a match card for this Smackdown as well as for NXT, which is coming up immediately following Smackdown. For Raw, I did main event. For here, I'm doing NXT. And usually the side shows like that, I only stick to like 3 matches. Pick 3 matches and make it happen. I only have like maybe 30 superstars on each brand anyway, so I have kind of tight what it is I could do and can't do. Now, I don't know if WCW will have a side show, only because the only thing I know side shows are, you know, main event and then NXT, unless I find something to download. I don't know. Otherwise, WCW is going to be the only one without it for right now. Do I have a PS Plus? Yeah, I do. I got it like a couple weeks ago. Start putting these clothes in here. Put the clothes in here.
And her opponent from San Jose, California, the NXT Women's Champion, Bayley.
You can feel the intensity level inside the arena rising.
Some might say that she's getting in over her head here, but she obviously thinks she has what it takes to pick up the win.
She better think that.
WCW, ECW, you should add the $1 million belt. See, I was already thinking that, because like for Raw, for the main event, like, well, not for the main event, but I did Raw and then I did WWE main event as the little 205 type show, and I introduced the Hardcore Championship there, and I introduced the NXT one for Smackdown. But I was wondering what I could do with WCW, and I thought about doing that as well, but I don't want it all on WCW. I want a side show for that, you know? And I'm trying to think of what that side show would be. Blue Blazer, see, so when you get a PS Plus, when will you get a PS Plus? Do you even have a working controller yet?
Great offense by Bayley. Give us your thoughts on Emma. For those that haven't seen her, tell us what she has to do to win this one.
We're going to find out a lot here tonight. Head to head, no excuses.
Hey, you totally missed this bad.
I don't know, Cole. Both of these competitors appear to have that fire in
Put
their
that
eyes
rag in
tonight. This one's going to be
that
great,
rag
I can tell you that.
Yep.
That move should do it. I mean, this should have been over a while ago. Come on, Raph.
Yeah, this should be over.
Put that shoe by the door. They actually gave me a new controller, a PS4. So, you do have a new controller now. Okay, put this. Get this. Put it by your table.
She's starting to sweat a bit, but you can bet she has plenty of fight in her.
You said it, Michael. These divas have given us an incredibly even match
right there
up to this point.
Well, I can't argue that point, John, and neither one of these women has really taken control of this match.
Here's a cover. Gets the shoulder up.
Barely, but that's all that matters. It's up.
Expanding the repertoire with that move.
Carter, get back in here.
Whoa! And she fights her way out. And she pulls a new trick from her bag with that one.
Pick up all these shoes, put them out there.
She clearly liked the results from the first time she delivered that move.
Yep.
Bayley is taking all out of control right now.
You're welcome, Craig. Like I said, it's per stream. So, usually, if somebody asks me, and I know that they've been here a lot, and they're at the stream at the time, I'll say just, yeah, no problem. So, it will change from day to day. But again, it's like I said, all the people have to do is just ask. I don't mind so much. Like I said, I really only do it once it's like 5 or 6 people in here. Because if it's like 2 people, there's really no point. Or if I'm playing for the whole stream, because then I can't look back at the chat, then that's okay to have a mod in here then. But like I said, it changes daily. Hold on, that's wrong.
For a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime. Bayley making her statement as we speak.
Yeah, this Bayley is so talented.
Wait, let me see. Blue, did you say you got a new controller? Ah, okay. Yeah, Slugger, you did bring up a good point. Okay, that works. I could do that. That works out pretty well, actually. Because I just couldn't think of a sideshow for WCW, so I was just going to be like, okay, WCW was going to be the only one without a sideshow. But that works. I could do that. And then I just introduced the $1 Million Championship there. Take all the stuff here. That works out pretty good.
Not impressed at all by Emma here tonight. And folks, if you're just joining us, I'm sorry to tell you that you just missed one of the most exciting. Up next, we have
this should be great.
We have Kevin Owens against Dean Ambrose.
As far as Blue, what you should stream, Drive Club or Last of Us, or I've never seen nobody do any driving streams. I don't know, because I don't know about the other two games, though. I've seen a few people stream The Last of Us, so do that. Do that. Do The Last of Us. Hey, if you do stream, let me know. You already ate. Yeah, let me know when you stream. I'll watch it. Do you have a mic, Blue, or no? Pick up that wig.
Oh boy, we're in for a treat tonight. Both of these superstars look geared up and ready to go. This is what it's all about. Two competitors going head to head to decide
Put it
which
over there,
one is
up there.
truly the best.
Do you have a mic, Blue? Or are you just going to be streaming without a mic? Give me this paper. Oh my goodness. Y'all, hold on.
And his opponent, from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, Dean Ambrose.
I don't think there's anything more exciting than a WWE singles match.
I love him. This is going to be a great one. This is why I love calling Smackdown each and every week. It's matches like this one coming up.
You will probably be catcher in the playoffs. Man, that's a tough thing to do too. Being catcher. Catcher not easy as people think.
Hello, everybody, and thank you for being part of what promises to be an amazing night. I'm Michael Cole, joined as always by the King himself. He's a Hall of Famer, Jerry the King Lawler.
Pick up that pillow.
Enough about me, Michael. Let's talk about you. What do you think of me? This is absolutely fantastic.
Dean Ambrose is a force within the ring. As the action continues, let's discuss Dean Ambrose briefly. Tell us, what do you think we can anticipate seeing from him in this one?
Definitely looking confident in this one-on-one environment. That's a good sign.
Oh, I've been looking forward to seeing these competitors square off for quite some time now, Cole.
You have to respect that Kevin Owens knows what he wants and goes right after it. He's one of the most no-nonsense competitors we've seen in a long time.
Yeah, but I'm not so sure Sami Zayn respects that.
Well, maybe that's where you need to stick at then. Or stick at being a catcher, you know.
To take it. Oh no! I don't know how much that arm's going to have left after this.
Well, that's illegal, all right. I just just don't know how the official missed it. I thought part of becoming a WWE referee was passing an eye exam. I mean, this guy's
Cole, I thought becoming a WWE announcer was being able to speak.
Going to the well again. You'd have to think that Kevin Owens' brawling style makes it incredibly difficult to game plan for.
Oh, he missed. Oh, nobody home that time.
Kevin Owens may be in a bad way here. He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
This guy's fine. Don't worry about it.
Well said, John, and now's the time for one of these guys to take hold of this match.
Why did a dude punch you in the face? Where were you at when that happened?
First time for everything, I guess.
LJ and Quinn are the best pitchers on your team. Yeah, if y'all want to stay in the playoffs, that's who you guys stick with, your best guns. Pitching this was going to get you out of some jams, you know. Offense only could carry you so far. It's the pitching that could get you over. What's up? Maturing. Hey, I was just going back to your page to see if you were still streaming. Cause I usually watch a stream while I'm streaming, and you're the only one I knew that was still streaming. At least I thought you was.
I like what I'm seeing here from Dean Ambrose.
It's like this is exactly how a competitor takes control of a match.
It's the way I always used to do it. Showing no signs of letting up. Boy, there's no way he's going to be able to stand after that.
Getting his attention with a vicious strike. He drops the elbow.
You said no, and then you got punched for it because he said no to cigarette. Hey man, that's how crazy this world is, though. You know, you can't say no to anybody anymore without them getting angry some way. You know. Oh, they haven't opened up the beta yet. Oh, he was a druggie. Yeah, that makes sense. Still shouldn't have happened though. I mean, now these days, you can't even walk down the street without something happening to you. You know, that's why when it comes to, like, you know, my daughter, I'd rather have her cooped up in the house all day than for her to play in the backyard, because you never know what happens, man. And I tell you, true story, about a week ago, it was nighttime. It was about around time for my wife to come home. And usually during that time, me and her will sit outside because it's cooler outside. We'll sit there, we'll wait for her. Usually like the last 20 minutes before I know she's going to come, we'll sit outside. That particular day, I heard a loud noise outside. Didn't know what it was. I heard boom. Didn't think nothing about it. Before that, I was like, oh, we're going to go outside. We're going to go outside and wait for your mom to come home, and kept putting it off, probably because I was streaming or watching something. Wife came home, found out the police was outside. Didn't know why. Come to find out, the neighbor upstairs, car got broken into. Somebody threw a brick through his window. Now, it's a crazy thing because it's like, what if I was sitting out there with my daughter? Well, what would have happened if he known we were sitting out there when he broke this dude's car? Would they have done something to us? You know, things like that you don't know, you know. It's like, it's a scary world out there. It is. It really is. Yeah, it's 12:40 my time, so they're probably gonna open up at right at noon your time. You know, that's what's probably gonna happen. Open the beta up at 12 p.m. your time. Yeah, it's a scary world, man. Because I just think, man, if I would have went out there just a few minutes earlier, maybe he wouldn't have thrown that brick through the window, and maybe he would have, and he would have known we were outside until he ran back up front. Then what, you know? Stuff happens. Kevin Owens. Victory over Dean Ambrose.
And that's a huge win for this guy. We got one-on-one action coming your way next.
Gonna be good.
So usually what I do, and after this I'll do Smackdown and then NXT after, which will be not in Universal Mode. And then after NXT, I usually do a few more matches to stretch out the stream. And then I end up editing out everything I did after NXT. So, just so y'all know what's happening. Yeah, she's okay. Like I said, because we never went outside. But I'm saying if we would have, you know, what could have came of it? You know. So now I definitely don't sit out there at night with her. Some nights I do, because it's like, we live in a decent neighborhood, you know, we don't expect much to happen. Not that things can't happen, because they do, but we live in a decent neighborhood. For Buffalo, it's a pretty decent neighborhood. You know, decent street. We got a lot of kids, you know, a lot of younger ones. Not teenagers, but, you know, you're 5, 6, 7, 8-year-old kids, you know. It's a pretty quiet street where you don't have them outside. I said it's a scary world, man. You can't even walk out to get your mail without getting attacked. That's why I'm so glad now that that pretty much now any job you have, you can do direct deposit, you know. Okay, so I don't know how Braun Strowman ended up the NXT champ. So he might have to, I don't want him to fight twice, but maybe the winner of the NXT match I have later will face him. Because I can't edit this part out, you know. Because I think if you look at the description of this video, I have Alberto Del Rio versus Rusev. Somebody made that a #1 contender match. Okay, hey, yeah. Go ahead and get 2K18, because after a while, 17 is going to be really irrelevant. Hey, like I said, Craig, maybe when I get 2K18, if I can't sell it, maybe I can send you a copy. Unless you're going to have it before I'm able to send it. But then again, I won't be getting rid of it until I have 2K18 in my hand, so.
This is going to be good. We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe. No kidding, this is getting ugly.
So this is a non-title match, folks, by the way.
We haven't seen that one tonight. I love something new.
I gotta switch up the description a little bit, because in here they have Braun Strowman the champ, and I might as well roll with that. No sense trying to edit it out, so. I'm about to go in the description now to edit.
You have to see Big Show live.
NXT match.
Of this giant. Yeah, there's a reason they call him the Big Show. There's nothing bigger.
Oh, I think this man needs business.
I'll never forget, I was ringside the night Big Show made his debut at the St. Valentine's Day Massacre in 1999. And I still remember the entire WWE Universe just being stunned at the sight of him. I mean, oh my, there's the submission hold. He's in the driver's seat now.
All right, description is updated. You are starting your stream in 30 minutes. All right, man. If I ain't watching nobody else's stream, I'm gonna slide through and watch yours while I'm doing mine. Oh yeah, Craig. Like I said, I'm not sure when you gonna get the game, but I won't be getting. I won't be letting that game go until I get 2K18, and that'll come out to October, so it'll be a while. You know, at least, you know, a few days before it comes out, I'll get rid of it. Because I'm not really gonna have no use to sell it, because right now it's $20. So even if you sell it to the public, you probably at the most get 10, maybe 15. And even then, it's gonna be hard selling it once 2K18 come out. Ain't nobody gonna want it. Was this the same friend that got beat up?
And it looks to me like neither of these guys are showing.
It's hot today.
And he breaks the cover, forcing the referee to stop the count.
Well, that's just not enough to get the job done.
But yeah, when you get the win, you think you might get the PS Plus. Hello, Enzo.
Unmistakable to belittle.
Trying to humiliate your opponent. There's no place for that here.
Carter. In here. Put that back. Put that back. Come stay against the wall.
I don't know how much longer he can go. The referee may have to call this match, King.
Oh my gosh, this is awful. I'm going to tell you something. Whenever you
Stay against that wall.
For the next 15 minutes, everybody you see has an exact win.
I like that.
This type of assault. And the story not favorable here for Big Show, the way this is shaping up.
You can almost see the confidence starting to drain from his face.
But John, this guy's such a gamer. You just can't count him out just yet.
Here he goes for the win.
Let's do this.
There's the kick out, avoiding the loss.
Man, that was close, though. You know, it's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in his tank. Man, he's still down after that move. I almost wonder if his bell got seriously wrong there.
Expanded the repertoire with that move. Big Show in the cover. He's got plenty of gas left.
And it gets better, hopefully. Hopefully it gets better. Hopefully there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
The ringman's in pain after that one.
Yeah, you're right. I think that hurt the ring and him.
Well, there's the breaker with authority.
You're not kidding. This guy needs fitness.
He's begging for it. Braun Strowman is getting ready here.
What a deadly submission hold this is. We might see a tap out right here. Oh, you're not going to last long here.
No, it's time to fight out or tap out, King. And he fights out of it. He breaks the hold.
He thinks he has it.
Man, this guy just refuses to quit.
Yeah, never say die attitude out of him. After the amount of punishment he suffered, it's simply amazing that he's still in this one. I don't know if we've seen that from him before. I mean, it's definitely a first tonight.
This is great. This guy will try anything.
This is a wreck. He's moving like an uncaged animal.
No lie. He's wild in there.
Marco, welcome back, man. How you doing?
The Wyatt family black sheep is fired up, King.
Oh my gosh, this is scary.
Oh, are you not streaming because you're angry or because of something else?
King, just look at this man. He's all business.
And that's the way he has to be if he wants to win here tonight.
The stream's going good, man. Did you subscribe to me already? I'm pretty sure you did. I think I see you through here yesterday for the last one. I know, you know, people complaining. It is a somber moment. And sometimes people need to get that off their chest, even if it's just for a little bit. But it does let the mood down a little bit. And I will admit that. But, you know, I do care about my subscribers. So, you know, even if they won't talk to me, you know, I'm here, you know. People more than welcome to add me on any of my social media sites, but, you know, most of the people that are subscribed to me don't have Facebook. So Braun Strowman here beats the Big Show in a regular match on Smackdown. Alright, Marco, hit that like and subscribe button, please. If you don't mind. Are you willing to subscribe? I mean, you don't have to. I'm not forcing it to you, but trying to hit 400, man. I'm at 367. So I think next match will be the main event, I think. Yeah, dry.
Here's your winner, representing the Wyatt family, Braun Strowman.
Perfect execution in that win, I'd say.
Wow, I can't believe the amount of punishment that had to be inflicted in order for those shoulders to stay down for a 3 count.
And folks, if you're just joining us, I'm sorry to tell you that you just missed one of the most exciting Smackdown matches in recent memory. We have triple threat action next.
And this should be good.
We have The Rock against 2 of WWE's toughest competitors.
I cannot wait to see this matchup.
Triple threat action like this in WWE.
This is going to be great. I don't see a clear favorite here. Any one of these 3 could legitimately walk away victorious.
Yeah. For this main event, we have Triple H, The Rock, The Undertaker. The winner faces Jinder Mahal. I'm not sure if it's going to be at Battleground or if it's going to be like on a regular episode. Because for Battleground this Sunday, I am choosing 2 of the 3 brands. And Raw is definitely going to be one of the brands. So I'm deciding between SmackDown and WCW, which I will know by Thursday after I stream WCW. Going to work. Okay. Yeah, I tried to stay true to the champions and, you know, in the real life. Of course, a few had to change, but yeah, with that being said, yeah.
Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds, the Game, Triple H.
Here we go. Triple threat action just moments out.
I can't wait any longer. Let's get it started. Clearly, this Smackdown crowd can't wait for this one to get started.
I should do ECW. Nah, because there's no template for ECW. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Sami Zayn, nah. Nope, not happening. Nope, Sami Zayn's not even that good. He said $1,000. If it was $1,000, she wouldn't have no worries about counting it. Yeah, but if you need it for your lunch, take it. Yeah, give it back to mama. Okay.
in sports entertainment history.
Yeah, for one of the eeriest superstars in sports entertainment history, The Undertaker. With matches like this, it's no wonder Smackdown is watched by so many people. Thank you to the WWE Universe for making this show such a success. Are you still in Brooklyn now? No,
she's going to work. Put that back over there. Blueberry.
Ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Michael Cole alongside Jerry the King Lawler here at ringside. King, tonight should be extremely exciting.
Well, you said it. He's got the elbow locked in. He drops the elbow.
Red! Yellow!
Don't see that move every day.
Yellow one.
Can you actually face The Rock very early in his career and have seen him develop into what he is today, the most electrifying man in entertainment? Give us your thoughts on the Great Wall. He's got his hands full in this triple threat match. How does he climb that mountain?
This is a great opportunity to make a statement. Coming out on top of these two will do wonders for a career.
Man, when you have so much talent in the ring at the same time, it's hard for me to single out just one name.
Close the door.
Superstars in the truest sense of the word.
All right, sorry about that, folks.
He's going to need a chiropractor in his near future. That's how you make an impact.
Open the door.
This guy can toe-to-toe with anybody.
Why you always have trouble with opening the door?
The Rock's electricity travels through the arena and into millions of televisions around the world. The People's Champion prides himself on thrilling audiences with his physical and verbal abilities. He also enjoys educating people on the meaning of one of his most cherished mantras, boots to asses.
Well, Michael, the Brahma Bull has megawatts of electricity and almost too many mantras to count. At 6'5", and
all right, sorry, folks. I am back.
The speed, the charisma hits you like a ton of bricks.
Brooklyn has a lot of gangsters, but you know how to handle them. Hey, are you still in Brooklyn? Yeah, Marco doesn't have an actual page, so there's no sense in asking him for a sub. I don't care if people sub to people in the group, but you got to make sure they're playing back the right way. It's like Marco, for example, he doesn't have a page, so if you look first, my thing is, here's how I go to getting subs. I check their page out first. If I see that they record or stream something that I like, then I will approach them about a sub. There's no sense in approaching somebody that doesn't even stream or record, I'll be right back in like less than 1 minute.
The offense of The Rock is working well right now.
And I know you're jealous of The Rock, Cole, because you couldn't electrify a fish tank if you threw a toaster in it. But I totally agree with what you were saying. The Rock's persona connects him with the people, as he puts it, with millions and millions of fans. You're going to need all the help you can find, and then some, to go one-on-one with the Great One.
The Rock looking a little off his game right now. He came into this match looking for a fight, and it looks like he found one.
Well, these guys have been so tightly matched up until now, but this might be where that finally starts to change.
Well, he's known for making bold moves in the ring, Cole. And at this point in this match, now might be a good time for something a little over the top.
Time to pull out all the stops.
He's in full-on attack mode now.
He wants no part of the outside.
And I don't blame him. Nothing good ever happens outside the ring. How much damage did that do?
A lot from the looks of it.
All right, I'm back,
This
folks.
is a guarantee. When the People's Champ comes out, the response from the crowd is deafening. I mean, whether The Rock is on top of their favorite list or #1 on their hit list, you can bet could this be it? I think so.
Yeah, Marco, I'm in Buffalo right now. I mean, it's not that far from Brooklyn. What, 6-7 hour drive? I was just up that way, like the Brooklyn, Manhattan area. It's been a few months ago. I took my wife there. It was her first time being there, and my daughter's first time being there. So she's 3, but it was their first time being there, and it was pretty cool. We stayed there for the weekend. We stayed diagonally. We stayed diagonally to MetLife Stadium. But I've been there before. I went to New York City for WrestleMania many moons ago. That was probably like my 3rd or 4th time there. For those of you that are interested, check out my trucking video I did. I just uploaded it like an hour ago. This is what I do when I don't stream. Because as of right now, I'm only going to be streaming at least Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Those days will be wrestling. This week, for example, I won't be streaming Saturday or Sunday. I mean, when I say I won't be streaming, I mean I won't be streaming all day like I normally do. Because my wife's home, I don't stream when she's off, or I don't stream that long. I always put something up for y'all to see. And I usually stream every day. It just depends on the day. Some days it's longer than others. I appreciate it, Slugger, man. I tries to be, I don't like being that YouTuber that be like all stuck up and stuff, because the very first YouTuber I followed, Jeff Fabiano, I shouldn't call him out, but he has a different name now, but he did American Truck videos. He does other stuff too, but he has like over 500,000 subscribers. And I followed him because he was my first follower in American Truck. I love his videos, watched them all. But then I started seeing he really, to me, didn't care too much about his subscribers. Partly because he has too many. So most of the time he don't respond, but then I understand he be having like, a few hundred watching at any given time. So I don't want to be like that, I don't want to be like that person that's stuck up like that. So I've unsubscribed from him, and I still watch his videos from time to time because they still come on my feed, even though I'm not subbed to him. But I'm not saying he's a bad guy, because he puts out really good videos. And he is well connected within the gaming world, which is why I still follow him to an extent. Because he is connected with the gaming world. He's always going to PAX, PAX East. I've been there once. But like I say, he's not a bad guy. It's just there's some big YouTubers that are really only in it for the money. They can care less what you say. They can care less what goes on in your life. Not that they have to, but I don't want to be like that, I'm going to be that one that stands out. That's me in the photo. I made it after a fight with some idiots. You in the photo. Oh, talking about in your YouTube photos?
He's showing no signs of letting up.
No, see, the thing is, Slugger, my wife isn't into streaming, really. Now, there are some cases, some videos I had that she was playing, and she would get on from time to time, but she works a lot. So, I'm a stay-at-home dad, so she works a lot, so she really doesn't get on here much. And plus, she's not into wrestling like I am. And in some ways, I hate to say it, but some ways she's not all that supportive of me streaming. Now, don't get me wrong. She has a slight interest in it. Very slight. Like, I brought it to her last night. I said, oh, do you care to know how many subscribers I have? And she said, no. You know, and I said, oh, okay, never mind. Sorry, I asked. And then she says, not that I don't want to know. It's just that when you have as many subscribers as you have, and you compare it to the amount of likes you get, you know, something's not adding up there. And I said, yeah, that makes sense. You know, but then I was like, some of my subscribers aren't all from WWE. Some of them are from NBA, Madden, or even American Truck videos. But most of them are from WWE. So in that way, she's not as supportive as others. Which that's okay. Because this is my thing to do to pass time. Because I'm here every day. You know, and do I plan to turn this into something big? I do. But I know I have to crawl before I walk. You know. And it's going to be a slow task. Brooklyn, yeah, I know, man. I've been up there enough to know how they streets are. My friend I work with stays in Brooklyn, or not a friend I work with, a friend I used to work with.
Extra slow getting back to his base.
I used to work with him in Arizona, and he moved back with his wife, and they stay up there. I have some pictures of Times Square, I think on my page, when me and the wife went.
And the strike lands. The offense of the Rock is working well right
But sure, I didn't even know you were in here, man. I'm sorry, I was just talking away. But yeah, she's not as supportive as I would like for her to be, but like I said, again, I'm a stay-at-home dad for now. While my wife works, it's just the way it worked out. Things happened, caused me to be at home. Now, things might be changing here within the next few weeks to a month. You know, considering having my mom move in with me, she's going through some things right now. Not to get too much into it, but she needs somewhere to go. Of course, her being my mom, I'm never going to turn her away. So we're talking about her coming here, and then that would free up for me to get back to work again, which was driving on the road, because I used to drive on the road for a living. Now, if I do that, I won't be streaming nearly as much anymore, if at all. They got 11 people in here. So Triple H will go out and face Jinder Mahal. I'm debating whether to do it at Battleground or just on another episode. I'm definitely doing Raw, because Raw's main event will be Brock Lesnar versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. So that's a must for Battleground. Triple H, Jinder Mahal, give or take, maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But right now we're going to move on to the NXT matches, which those will not be in Universe mode. We have a card set up for that already. Yeah, I hate when they throw these songs in here like that. I have to look back in the description to see what these matches were.
That's you. It's me.
Alright, first match for NXT, we got Alicia Fox versus Eva Marie for the NXT Women's Championship.
Alicia Fox.
Alicia Fox.
Eva Marie.
got one-on-one action coming your way next, King.
It's the best.
We have Alicia Fox against Eva Marie.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see these two go at it.
The following contest is scheduled for
Yeah, check out Maturing Quietly, man. We try to get him to 100 subs. Really good guy. We need to get back and do some collabs together with NBA. You know, he tore into me the first game, and I started getting used to him the second game. He still won though, but he won like by 25 the first game and then 14 the second. But I had to switch up my teams because I think I picked Cleveland the first time. They wasn't doing it. Yeah, we need to collab some games. Even other games other than NBA, you know. Maybe we could game share and do some collabs. I don't mind. You know. I think it's fun when you do collabs and you stream it. Yeah, check out Maturing Quietly, man. He's definitely a good streamer. He also does which I guess you would say video reactions, reviews, opinions. I always tell him his bread and butter was that WWE one he did a while back. He gave his opinion, his thoughts on it, and knocked it out of the park, man. And
Which one of these two will walk away with the win?
I wonder what I'm trying to find the video so I can share it, but yeah, he's really good at that. So go ahead and check him out. You used to train as a wrestler in your town. I've wanted it when I've grown up, or when I was growing up. I've always wanted to be a wrestler, a WWE wrestler, and I had the mindset for it then. You know, I was wanting to, you know, look into it when I was in school. You know, working my way up that way. I don't know what happened. I mean, I guess once I started getting older, I started to come to the realization that just like the NBA, just like pro baseball, pro football, you literally have a % chance of making it. And it could be more than that, but it's not much more. You literally have a snowball chance in hell of making it. You really do. You have to be the absolute best to get in there. And once I realized that, I'm like, do you want to invest your time? Because I don't want to say waste your time, because you could very well succeed from it. But do you really want to invest your time, all your time, into wanting to become this big star, and then you don't even make it, or worse, you get injured? Because now if you get injured, you get knocked back, you have nothing to fall back on.
There's the bell.
And then what? You know, back to square one.
On this one. But make no mistake about it, we're going to have a winner.
Yeah, and social media has been on fire ahead of this one. But now it's time to get down to business. Come on.
Yeah, check out Maturing Quietly. Check out Craig. He does farming simulator video. Blue Blazer, or his name on here is not Blue Blazer. He got his PS4 controller back in today, so I guess he's gonna be streaming if he isn't already. I told him I would run through his stream, but I could never find him when I search for him on YouTube. I always tell him that he needs to change his name on here because you can never really find him. Not when you just type in Blue Blazer. So. Okay, well, now I just did.
A model turned WWE diva. Eva Marie certainly has no problem turning heads when she's inside the ring.
Yeah, and backstage too, Cole. I swear it's amazing that more of the guys don't get whiplash the way they turn their heads when Eva Marie walks by.
She's starting to put moves together. Watch out. She's on the roll. placement here.
Is Destiny 2 out now?
Executed that move. She's experimenting.
I might have to come through and watch it because, see, I thought about downloading Destiny 1 again and playing it. You know, it still seemed pretty popular. But I only played it for like less than 5 minutes, man. I did not like it. So,
Say that it's oftentimes led to some jealousy. It seems the focus of his onslaught is directly on the back. This is going to be brutal.
he participated. Oh, wow. Hey, that's good. That mean Marco, you got them hands. You got them hands, man. Yeah, hey, I wish I had hands like that. I love wrestling, but I would love it even more if I was a boxer. I love boxing. The thing is, I just started getting into boxing. Like, I watched the highlight famous, the legendary matches, but haven't really been into it until within the last few years.
I can see how that would be upsetting.
How you think Floyd gonna do against Conor McGregor? They're coming up August 26th.
What are your thoughts? She needs to find a way to get back on the offensive here.
That's how you gotta handle them, man. Throw them that combo, throw them that 1-2 punch, slide that uppercut in, knock their teeth through their forehead. I'm telling you, you gotta do that, man. I was wrestling with my wife yesterday, and we don't do it often, but she likes to think that she can overpower me sometimes, you know, because she gets away with stuff like she don't like when, or not she don't like, I don't like when she punches me in my arm, because she be punching hard, and that shit hurts. So I be shaking it off and knowing that shit be stinging. So knowing that yesterday, I was like, don't make me get up. And, you know, if I get up, I'm gonna tear you apart. You gotta get up there. So I took off my glasses because I don't like doing that stuff with my glasses. And I went over towards her and I started giving her, like, it's a technical name for it, but the Brock Lesnar knees she be doing in the corner, I kept giving them to her. And when she buckled down enough, I was able to drop her in the Kimura lock. And she looked up at me and was like, where the fuck did you learn that from? Like, she literally looked up at me and was like, where'd you learn that from? You know, I told her, I said, watching them Brock Lesnar matches, shoot. I said, them knees look, you know, they look like they ain't effective, but shit, they effective when you hit them right. Shoot. I was giving her them Brock Lesnar knees. This is a technical name for them, and I'm mad I don't know the name of it, but yeah, I was giving her the knees, and she buckled down enough. Fucking slapped her in that damn Kimura lock. But Eva Marie is your new NXT Women's Champ. The inaugural championship match. Alright, let's see what the next match is going to be. Like I said, with these side shows, I usually do 3 matches. So the second one's going to be Bray Wyatt versus Finn Balor. No, John Cena, he's on Monday Night Raw. So you won't see him today. Well, you won't see him during the stream.
Shawn Michael?
Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt.
Finn Balor.
Singles action is up next. You're not going to want to miss this one.
Oh, I'm not going to miss it.
It's Bray Wyatt.
All right, yeah, Bray Wyatt versus Finn Balor.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see these two go at it.
Hey, man, UFC takes some talent, man. And I ain't say you don't have talent, because I'm pretty sure from the way I'm hearing you out, you do. But that's a hard, that's a hard thing to master, man. That is a hard thing to master. You got to perfect that. Otherwise, you would get burnt. Otherwise, if you don't perfect UFC, you will end up being like CM Punk. And we all know what happened to him in 2 minutes. He couldn't last 2 minutes in that ring.
Weighing in at 285 pounds, Bray Wyatt.
This arena is electric in anticipation for this match.
Oh, you can cut the tension with a knife.
Thank you for spending part of your evening with us. We think you're really
But yeah, me and my wife, we don't do that often. Not like that. We don't do that often. It's just, you know, because we don't play around like that often. You know, because she ain't at work, she's sleeping, and I just caught her slipping. I catch her slipping every now and then. She usually catches me slipping a lot too. Stop. Put it down. Take that off of me. Bray Wyatt versus Finn Balor. Hey, shoot. If I was WWE, I'd be champion and running the company.
And his opponent from Bray County, Wicklow, Ireland, weighing
America, yeah. Hey, Slugger, check out. Hold on. I'm going to just do it this way instead of telling you.
You can feel the intensity level inside the arena rising. I've been looking forward to this one for a long time.
Check out that link, Slugger, whenever you get a chance. That was my reaction to the whole Jason Jordan, Kurt Angle thing. But to make it simple, usually the tag team split up. As I said in that video, usually one person they really push, and then the other person's character is kind of in limbo. And I believe that's going to be Chad Gable. They're not going to know what to do with him. You know, now, unlike Enzo Amore, Chad Gable is talented enough to survive on his own. So I don't see it being too much of an issue. But it still sucks because they were a really great tag team. They were. But they're much like the Shield. So the Shield split up, and look at them now, you know. Yeah, he's live doing that Destiny. Yeah, I told him I was going to check him out. All right, folks, hold on. My wife is calling.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be number one.
Well, in these head-to-head matchups, you've got no one to rely on but yourself. And that's the way it should be.
Two warriors, two superstars, two immense talents. I love it.
Regardless, people will look back on this night and tell stories to their grandkids about it.
Nicely executed. How about we touch on Finn Balor a bit? There's no denying that he's one of the most incredibly bold competitors we've seen come around for quite some time.
Finn Balor has impressed me more than almost any newcomer in recent years. I really like his chances here tonight.
On a roster full of bold superstars, he definitely
All right, folks, I'm back.
And that's saying something.
Wife called me.
Bray Wyatt going for it.
Slugger, all right, man. I'll still be here. Let's see. I usually stream for about 2 more hours after the show ends, after NXT ends, so, well, give or take.
But believe me, he can move in that ring. On top of his twisted mentality, Bray is strong as an ox and quick as a cat. Bray Wyatt will surprise you with his moves for someone who's 6'3" and weighs 285 pounds. Ooh, that looked devastating.
Nearly driven through the mat.
What makes Bray Wyatt so dangerous is that he actually has the athletic ability and physical strength to systematically dismantle someone exactly the way his ruthless mind tells him to. You talk about demented.
Things not looking great for Finn Balor. He came into this match expecting a fight, and that's exactly what he's getting.
And at this point, it looks to me like this match is as even as it could get.
I don't disagree. And one thing I'll never do is count this guy out.
A little shuffling going on here.
Putting it on him right now.
How does Finn Balor come back from it? My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe. He's pulling out all the stops tonight.
Just making his presence
So
felt
just be
there.
quiet.
Bray Wyatt on the defensive. I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives. But it's important.
Hey, it is 4,095 people streaming Destiny 2 right now. 4,095. That is ridiculous. Wow, that is so
I'm not
ridiculous.
sure if I've ever experienced an eerie silence
Holy
that
crap.
falls over an entire arena
Oh, I shouldn't
like I
say
did with
holy.
Bray
I'm
Wyatt.
sorry.
We
But
gotta go.
man, that is a lot of people.
Referee's 3 count.
He's showing the heart of a warrior here tonight. Man, he's still down after that move. I almost wonder if his bell got seriously wrong there.
That is crazy. I thought logging on and see NBA 2K17 was a lot, but man,
Like the house has been empty for months.
something like that, if it was at that much, I honestly wouldn't even stream it.
Guys on. Look at him.
Because you won't get any views unless you're a big YouTuber.
You know, I've been in a lot of arenas.
That is
and I've
crazy. I'm sorry, folks. That is ridiculously a lot.
stand with such a combination of fear and awe as when Bray Wyatt begins his ominous walk to the ring.
Good Lord, that wasn't even close.
So that's what it's like being so far off the mark.
That is crazy. I'm not able to see my chat right now. I will in just a few seconds, folks. Few seconds. Y'all keep this chat live. I'm gonna be streaming it for more than a few hours. Cause usually what I do is like I did with Raw. I streamed after Raw. I streamed after WWE main event, and whatever I did after the main event, I just took it out. I just edited it out. So like, let's say I get done with NXT and I stream for another 5 hours. When the video's uploaded, I usually make the video private. And then I edit out whatever I don't want on there. So pretty much, I just do it for the views. And then when I'm done, I take it all back out. So, like I said, a few more seconds, folks, I'll be back in there. I'm just checking a few more things on YouTube Gaming. Be sure y'all download YouTube Gaming because it is definitely a helpful tool, because it lets you know if there's a lot of people streaming a game or not. Like, for example, if I want to download Destiny again and stream it, 508 people are streaming Destiny. Now, I think the reason why it's so high is because of the fact that people probably got Destiny 2 in there, Because all these titles I'm looking at, people are talking about Destiny 2, Destiny 2, Destiny 2. So maybe I wouldn't want to stream that game, but you know, if I check a game like, let's say Farming Simulator 15, because that's what I have. There's only 40. I mean, if there's 40 people streaming it right now, streaming some type of Farming Simulator, that's more than what I've seen before. But I probably wouldn't stream it because you got 600 people watching one, 80 watching another, 60 watching one, 50 watching another, 30 watching another. So, you know, you have to kind of find a game that works for you. But me, like, I'll stream something like that has like 20 people playing it, something like that. WWE is always gonna be a hit, no matter how many people are playing it. That's just the way it is. Let me go back to this stream first. I'm sorry, folks. I said I would be there a few seconds, and then I just got to talking. See if I can find my thing, because I'm in YouTube gaming now, so 30 people are streaming this game. It might take me a little bit longer to find myself. No, I found myself. Alright, let's see here. Sorry I missed all this chat. Hello, Kalo. How are you doing? Slugger, you said you'll be back in 10 minutes. That's fine. Hello, Kalo. How are you doing? Slugger, you said you'll be back in 10 minutes. That's fine. Hello, Kalo. How are you doing? Slugger, you said you'll be back in 10 minutes. That's fine. Braden, how are you doing? Braden, how are you doing? Something I was gonna say, I forgot. Oh yeah, Marco. I am gonna be pre-ordering WWE 2K18 next month. The guy, when I went to buy my games last month, I thought he did it because I wanted to pre-order 2K18 in Madden and NBA, and he didn't do it for me. So I have to go back up there next month and reorder this stuff, or pre-order it, I should say. So Rusev, Alberto Del Rio, #1 contenders match. The winner goes on to face Braun Strowman for the NXT title.
Oh man, I can't wait to see these two go at it.
Kalo, how are you doing? Hey, I said what's up, man. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, man. How you doing though? So, I was able to get DMC welcome. Kalo, I was able to get Wondershare, but until I pay the full amount for the full version, I have a big watermark in the middle of my video. But I love the program, man. So shout out to Kalo. Shout out to Kalo. I'm shouting him out. Subscribe to him. He brought up a really good idea of software I should use, and it's free. It's free to use it fully. You just have that watermark. And yeah, you have to pay a little bit more than what you would with Windows Movie Maker, but man, Wondershare Filmora is 10 times better. I love it. I love it. I love it. And once I be able to learn more about it, I can do a lot more with it. But shout out to Kalo, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate the advice. You hate Del Rio? Why? Man, I'm telling you, I'm going to do a SummerSlam prediction card video maybe later. It's going to be a 4-way, dude. It is going to be a 4-way. It is going to be a 4-way. All right, see it setting up now. It's going to be Braun versus Samoa versus Roman versus Brock Lesnar. But I'm going to do a SummerSlam prediction card video later. It'll only be of like, it'll be only of, like the key matches, because you know SummerSlam you can have tons of matches on there. So
As we get ready for singles action, I'd like to remind everyone that you can now get your copy of WWE 2K at retailers around the world.
Get it now.
We're just moments away from what promises to be another great match.
So I like to give out stats. During the first 2 hours, I've gotten 7 likes and 76 views. Don't like Rusev, don't like Del Rio. This is just a bad match. Oh, you just watch your friend's video,
Alberto
slugger.
Del Rio is a descendant of Mexican royalty, the son of the legend.
Hey, people be on their spouse all the time. Shoot, all the way back from Robin Givens and Mike Tyson.
Not just Del Rio's goal, it's his destiny.
Yeah, this is a marquee match with a lot of pride.
Thank you, DMC. I appreciate it.
All on the line. Both these superstars
Yeah. Yeah, Brandon, it is.
no matter what. These are the
I'm trying to
types of
stick
nights
as
that we're
close
about in the
to real life as possible. So that's why I said I kind of wanted to build up first for it, but because it's this Sunday, I'm just going to follow suit with it. Now, the only thing is going to change, because I said in my descriptions that I want to do 2 pay-per-views a month, which in the game, you can't do 2 pay-per-views in 1 month without doing a bunch of altering. So I either thought about going 1 or 2 ways with it. Like do some altering in the My Universe mode, or I thought about doing it in regular mode and then editing all the breaks in between out of it. I don't know. But yeah, I'm trying to stick as close to real life as possible.
Remember the last time he executed that maneuver.
Jagaspo, welcome to the stream, man. I haven't heard of you in a few days.
Looks like he's starting to sweat now.
Braden, to answer your question, remember I was saying yesterday, I'm not sure if you was here, but with Battleground, since it's 3 brands, I don't want to just do exclusively 1 brand. So for all the smaller pay-per-views like Battleground, I want to do 2 of 3 brands between Raw, Smackdown, and WCW. I'm definitely doing Raw. Definitely doing Monday Night Raw, because that main event is going to be Brock Lesnar versus Stone Cold. And that's a must. With Smackdown ended with Triple H winning, so he goes on to face Jinder Mahal. So I'm kind of on the fence about that right now. I'm going to see more how WCW plays out. And so it might very well be Raw and WCW. Or maybe Raw and SmackDown, but Raw is definitely going to be there. So, I don't know. That's why I said come Thursday, I'll know everything. Alright, peace out, Marco. I appreciate you coming through and subscribing, man. I really do appreciate that. Don't be a stranger, man. Come back, chat it up, you know. Don't go beating up nobody. We got 9 people in the stream. Well, it might be less, but what I see, 9 people in the stream. We keeping it lit today. We is keeping it lit. 9 streams, 9 likes.
Yeah, that's going to be bad. He's got the neck, and there's the triangle hold.
Now, this is the main event of NXT. So usually after this, I'll just do random matches. And I usually, like I said, try to make the stream out to be 4 hours. So, you know, whatever time is left, that's what I usually do.
Well, at this point, I believe that this is still anyone's match. This is the WWE.
Well, I mean, the main event for Monday Night Raw, yeah, is Brock Lesnar and Stone Cold. That's why I said I definitely got to choose Raw. It's just as far as whether I'm going to do SmackDown or WCW, I don't know yet. I'm not really too thrilled with SmackDown right now, so it might very well be WCW.
Rusev showing a lot of heart here, but how can he turn this around in his favor?
You made it custom Raw versus SmackDown title, an actual championship title. Well, I think SSC was the one for SmackDown. He said he didn't want to do it no more, so I guess I will be for SmackDown. And I guess if y'all want to still be GM for Raw and WCW is fine. Doesn't matter to me. Okay, man. Like I said, don't beat him up too much, man. I can't have you in jail. You got 11 people in this stream, man. We just keeping it lit today. Like I said, stuff like this makes me want to stream longer, you know, when you see that. Oh, you made a championship title in the game. Man, there's so much stuff with this game I haven't even learned yet. Like, people keep telling me new things all the time. I'm like, man, I ain't never seen this. But hey, anything new to introduce, you know?
I'm not sure. He seems to have something left. Oh, there is no quit in this man tonight.
You got 10 likes. Well, somebody said 11. I can only see 10 for some reason. You got 10 likes and 82 views.
This is hard to watch. This is going to be bad. Insult to potential injury there. He's too busy grabbing it first.
Got my friend maturing quietly over his stream of Destiny 2 beta. Man, 4,095 people were streaming that game. I've never seen a number that high. 4,000 for one game. No way in the world I would stream that. But to each his own, I guess.
He's not going to give up. But man, this has been physical.
Yeah, Raw was weird last night, Caleb. You know what? Like I said, I made a whole video on that Jason Jordan Curry little thing. I was highly upset, man. I still am. And you know, if y'all have sensitive ears, cover them. But that was bullshit. That was a bullshit move. They really screwed the pooch hard on that one, because I don't know. It's like, who do you blame? Do you blame Vince McMahon? Do you blame Triple H? Do you blame the creative team? Because everything at the end of the day, it starts to stop with Vince McMahon. So it's like, I wonder, Vince, when you were sitting backstage, how did you think people was going to react to this? Because when he came out, that crowd was stale as bread that's been sitting out all day. I mean, you didn't hear the crowd pop or anything. So you knew this wasn't going to go nowhere. But I guarantee you, had this been Dixie Carter, it would have been a whole different ballgame. All right, Slugger, you gonna leave? What are you gonna play if you do play video games? Yeah, Braden, go and do that. Check my last Raw custom video. The roster's in there. Should have like 30 or so people. Oh, you got 2K17 as well, Slugger? Yeah, Brandon. Yeah, you could have NXT on the universe mode if you wanted to. I should have probably done that too. That would probably, yeah, Brandon, you bring up a good idea. I might have to look more into it. All right, Slugger, check you out later, man. Thanks for coming through.
One of these guys is going to walk away with the win here.
I got nachos too. That I was gonna make.
He's simply reminding him that he's here. He's up to the top. This could be it.
Yeah, I got you.
Tenacity that we're witnessing here. This is unreal. You know, it's hard to believe.
I know. And you know what's the crazy thing with that is like now it's gonna make it tough for WWE to do any type of mystery reveal, because now since they see that happen, any mystery reveal you do at this point, WWE audience or universe is gonna be on edge. They're gonna be scared to approach it because they're gonna think it's gonna be another letdown. It sucks. But what do they do with Chad Gable? You know, because usually you got one player or one team member, Jason Jordan, is going to get pushed really high, and you're going to get Chad Gable, who's just going to be stuck in limbo, not knowing what to do. But unlike Enzo Amore, as I said earlier, Chad Gable is a very talented wrestler. So I don't expect him to be too bad off. I think he'll actually do pretty good as a singles competitor. It just sucks though, because American Alpha is a really good tag team, and you split them up for this, you know. It wasn't even like, how can you even introduce Triple H in this whole thing? Robin Stewart, what's up? Or sup? How you doing? Sup? Hit that subscribe button, Robin. Hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you coming through, though. Chime in on the chat, give your opinions. I'm looking at the chat from my phone, so I'm responding to as many messages as I can see. Yeah, Brandon. That's basically what I used to do with WCW before I realized there was a whole template for it under downloadable content. I was kind of mad about that. So I know how to edit and put shows on there. That's no issue. So yeah, I was pretty ticked about American Alpha being split. 4-way match at SummerSlam. Who are you talking about for 4-way? I think Chad Gable will go for the U.S. title at some point. They tried to tease it a little bit on Smackdown, what, last week, I think?
Boy, he is really tired now. That tank of his has to be raining empty. It has to be, King. But I still don't see him giving up. Yeah, that's exactly what we're witnessing. A butt. Will it be? 1, 2. It's all over. That's the final elimination.
Yeah, I just can't understand how this is even happening. Like, why split them up for something like this, you know? I still shake my head whenever I think of it, to be honest. Yeah. I still shake my head, to be honest. Oh yeah, of course they're gonna push Jason Jordan. You know that's gonna happen. They didn't have him appear in this storyline with Kurt Angle for him not to be pushed, because if it was Chad Gable instead of Jason Jordan, Chad Gable would be the one pushed. You know? We got Alberto Del Rio, the winner. He goes on to face Braun Strowman at a future date for the NXT Championship. Alright, so now we're just going on to basically where I do just regular matches. And then like I said, when it uploads to YouTube, I usually edit whatever I did after this.